Fruit mousse is tasty all on its own, or it can be part of a wonderful dessert like my mango mousse tart, and I'm serving it in a coconut crust, really playing on that tropical theme. Let me start things off with the thickening agent for this fruit mousse, agar powder. Agar is a seaweed that's dried, and it has this natural thickening ability. 1.5 teaspoons of agar powder into a 1/4 cup of cool water. I just give it a little stir, and you do need to give this a couple minutes to sit and bloom. While that's sitting, I can make the crust. This is a crumb crust, so I will start with graham cracker crumbs, 1¼ cups. Now I'll add 1/2 cup of sweetened flaked coconut. And this then becomes the dominant flavor and texture in the crust. And I've melted a 1/4 cup of butter. Pour that right in. I can see the crumbs are evenly moistened with the butter. So now it's time to get it into the tart shell. I'm using a 9-inch fluted tart shell ring with a removable bottom. I press it up the sides first, and then I press it into the bottom. And the crust only takes 10 minutes in a 350 oven, essentially just to set it. All right, back to that mango mousse. Now that my agar has had time to set, I can heat it to melt it with the other ingredients. With 2 tablespoons of fresh lime juice, 1/2 cup of sugar, and then it's time for the mango puree. Oh, look at that intense color. This is 1 cup of pureed Ataulfo mangoes because it's got a beautiful smooth texture. Now, of this 1 cup, I'm only going to put 1/2 cup into my agar mixture. Now I'll take this over to the stove, and I want to bring it to a full simmer over medium heat. What's very important when you're thickening your mousses using agar is that you have to simmer it for a full minute. You can actually feel it start to thicken. I take it off the heat, and now what I need to do is cool it down. I'll pour it into a bowl, and to cool it down even further, I add that remaining mango puree. I'll stir that in, and you just have to rely on your sense of touch here. Test a little bit. If it feels warmer than your own body temperature, then you have to set it aside and cool it a little bit more. Oh, that's yummy. All right, now I'm ready for the whipped cream. 3/4 cup that I've already whipped. And just like that easy lime mousse, I'll work this in 2 additions. The last addition, just a little vanilla. I just love this mousse. You've got that intense mango flavor, heightened by the lime juice, the hint of vanilla. There we go. Now this is ready to put into the crust. This one is ready to come out. I have a cooled crust all ready to be filled. And in it goes. So you can take your time to spread it to make it look beautiful. Now this tart needs 3 hours for that fruit mousse to set. So it's a perfect make-ahead dessert if you're entertaining. Here it is, chilled and set and ready to be presented. Right? This is why I like the 2-part tart pan. Slide this onto a plate for presentation, and to play up that beautiful yellow color, the contrast of some fresh blueberries just scattered on top is perfect. Now for a slice. Oh. This is what I love about making a fruit mousse set with agar. You get this beautiful, clean line. It sets and cuts easily, but it's tender and delicate.